What up, YouTube? I'm about to do some reaction videos this week. I want to wear this today. I want to take the time to try something different. I want to try this one last solution. Solution. So y'all keep y'all fingers crossed with me. This solution is I'm trying the chop and screw version. Some people know it's a chop and screw, but here in South Florida and Georgia, we know it's a slow down version. So I'm gonna try the slow down version of a lot of tracks that I wanted to react to and go for that, see what the results be. If the results turn to more copyrighted warnings, then I just start doing it completely. But with that being said, I want to jump into the R. Kelly I Admit track. I know it's a 19-minute song, and the chop and screw version is 21 minutes, almost 22 minutes. So y'all bear with me as I go through this. If y'all feel that I do a good reaction to this track, y'all hit that subscribe button, y'all hit that like button, and leave me a comment below. And let's keep our fingers crossed that I don't get the copyrighted warning after doing this video. So here we go, the R. Kelly I Admit, the chop and screw version, y'all.
Some imperfect ways. I admit I have so many people. Same damn people turn fake. I admit.
He said he admit he made some mistakes. He admit he helped some unperfect people, and the same unperfect people turn around to be fake. Well, that's real right there. You heard me?
It was so hard to focus. I couldn't go to classes. I admit that I dropped out of school. I admit that I wasn't that cool.
So he admit he dropped out of school. He admit he wasn't that cool growing up. But those are phases that everybody go through. You know what I mean? You don't just wake up and unpopular. You know what I mean? Those are phases in life that everybody go through. A lot of people dropped out of school and now famous. So you know, hey.
I just feel like retiring. Admit I just trying like trying. All my real niggas round me keep telling me kills. Fuck that you trying to keep climbing. I admit it, I did. I done fuck with a full of fans. I admit.
Say you don't smash some fans. I wonder what fans you don't smash. You know, when you are Kelly, you doing all these amazing concerts, so you gonna imagine who in line with to get which. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I better be some freaks at his show, cause bruh, for what I see on YouTube, R. Kelly get real loose on them concerts. You know what I mean? I don't see some exclusive things he don't did on stage, like what? Not the Kale going down like that, but hey.
I admit I'm a gift and a curse. I admit that
He said he admit he's a gift and a curse. We all is. And the reason I say we all a gift and a curse because every day we battle with the good and the bad. You know what I mean? We not perfect. We're not perfect. We're born in sin. So therefore we got to battle with that every day. So yeah, we all is a gift and a curse. So I like that chorus. I admit that I did it. I admit I did it. I like that chorus. That chorus hard, man. And he also admit he got flaws. But you know what? We all got flaws. The Bible tell you ain't nail perfect. Ain't nobody on this earth perfect. So we all is flawed to the best.
So many lies to these pros.
He said he told so many lies. I wonder what lies Mr. Kell don't told over the years. You heard me?
So much money, pop so many bottles, yeah, I fuck a bitch just because. Nigga.
He said he sleep with a female just because. That's when you know you got some fame. Just because you smash somebody, just because it could be just because of your name, because of how you look, your swag, your money, but just because he smashed a female. What?
I had a hell of a day, but I admit I was in my own way. I admit I had my mama crying over me. What else can a nigga say? I admit I can't spell for shit. I admit.
Did he just say I admit he admit he can't spell for nothing? So who writing all these hits? How you get the words to write all these hits? Where these hits come from? So R. Kelly is a little dumb. So I guess the rumors are true that he can't read or write. Well, hey, you's a well paid man that can't read and write. Boy, look at here.
All I hear is hits. I admit I couldn't read the teleprompter when the Grammy's actually 2%. I admit I love God.
He admit he couldn't read, so he just admitted that right there on the telegram. You know how they sit there, look at the camera and read the little screen that's over it. We see it's a clear screen, but they see the word, the what they say coming down.
But wait, it's so much temptation, but wait, admit to the drinking and smoking too much, but it helps.
You admit to the drinking and the smoking too much. It's too much temptation. But we all fight temptations every day. It's just some people fight it stronger than the others. Some people fight it on different levels than the other. But we all fight temptation on a regular basis, man. I know I do. I see temptation all the time around me. You know what I mean? That just comes with being a human. So he admit that he slept with another man, woman. You know what I'm saying? He admit he did some things that he shouldn't did. He didn't go into detail, but he said, "Hey, I did some things I shouldn't did, but I done too." I'm sure everyone watching this video, I'm sure everyone that don't reacted to this song, did some things they shouldn't have did in their adult life, in their childhood life, and so forth and so forth. So we all are guilty of that. We all done did some things that we shouldn't have did in life. That's life. You live and learn. Okay, I never done that. He said he slept with his girlfriend, best friend. I haven't crossed the line. I wanted to cross that line back in the day with my first baby mama, her best friend. I wanted to go there, but I did pursue it because there was a rumor going around the hood about her. So that prevented me from making a move on her. I had an opportunity to, but I did. So I can't agree with Kale or doubt with him.
Tap that in back of my Benz. I admit I'm sorry.
He said he tapped that in the back of the Benz. Now I don't know about y'all if y'all ever experienced it, but man, sex is a beautiful thing when you're doing it in the car. You know what I mean? I mean, wow, sex just get off the chain when you doing it in a car. That car sex, oh my God, boy, look at here. That's some good sex. You heard me?
My sins, I admit it,
I did it.
I admit I trust people too much.
We all trust people. He said, I admit I trust people too much. We all trust people too much. We all do. You know what I mean? When we don't know a lot about something, not that experience or something, we trust the ones that seems like they got more experience than what we got. You know what I'm saying? Like me, that's how I was growing up. You know, my first relationship at 19, I didn't have much experience fresh out of high school relationship. So I looked to the chick that became my baby mama, her mother, to teach us the right way because they was married forever. You know what I'm saying? And I felt that they had the right knowledge, but it wasn't getting taught to us the right way that it should. So we all trust people too much. You know what I mean? We all trust in some kind of way, like we trust somebody to do something for us, and then it always backfires some kind of way.
I admit I can't say such and such, but my lawyers told me settle this, even though shit's bullshit.
He said the lawyers told him to settle it. The lawyers told him to settle it. Whether he was guilty or not, the lawyers told him to settle everything that's going on. The lawyers. That's crazy, but you know the lawyers, whether public defender or not, they ain't got your best interest in mind. You know what I'm saying? They doing what's best for the money. What gonna bring more money to their pockets. So, you know, I'm pretty sure they were telling him to settle it. They were telling R. Kelly to sell it for a reason. Probably that would have got them a bigger check too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure we all done been through all that. Had when hard time comes, so many people in your ear giving you advice. So many people right here, right here, right here, giving you advice. Some good, some bad, just giving you advice, and you just feel lost. You just go. You can barely think for yourself. You just go with whatever you feel is right. You know what I'm saying? He say he been tempted with drugs. Hey, we all been tempted with drugs. You know what I mean?
I admit that I just need a hug. I admit the devil talk to me sometimes, but the devil's not who I trust. I've been fucked by so many damn managers.
I can believe that. He said he don't been messed up by so many managers. I can believe that because I mean, Kel came in the game in what the '80s, early '90s. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure if everybody else got screwed up some kind of way, I'm pretty sure he did too. You know what I mean? It's just how it was back then. Just how it was back then in the game.
They push me out front of these cameras. All this music got engaged them, and now they play me like a fucking amateur. I got a life, yeah. I got a right, yeah. Cancel my shows. That shit ain't right.
That shit ain't right.
How they gon' say I don't respect these women when all I've done is represent 30 years?
I gotta admit, they say he don't respect the women, but hey, he been putting out hits about making love and all that whatnot. I'm pretty sure everybody in the world don't know had sex a few times off of R. Kelly track. I know I have. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta say he do respect the women in these songs because he be going in.
Take my career and turn it upside down, cause you met I've got some girlfriends. Hell with this record deal. It ain't worth this shit for real. Ain't seen my kids in years. They trying to
He said he ain't seen his kids in years. I wonder what's going on. I wanna. That's some stuff he need to talk about in some of his songs, or do a poem about, or do a real talk about. What kind of baby mama drama R. Kelly got going on? Yeah. Let some of that get revealed to the world. What kind of baby mama drama R. Kelly got going on?
me like real. How much can a nigga take? How much can a nigga break? Just wanna do my music, stop stressing me. Please just let me age gracefully. I admit it, I admit it. I admit it, I did it. I admit it, I did it.
I did it. Yeah.
They took my gift and they blind me. Where
They took his gift and they tied him.
the fuck is my money? This big
So I guess a lot of money be coming up missing, or a lot of tracks he ain't been getting paid right. You know what I'm saying?
conspiracy. I still got my fans, that's a blessing. Listen.
And I know me, I'm gonna always be an R. Kelly fan. I don't care what he got going on with the criminal system, or with all these little cases coming up. I don't care. Just keep putting on that good music, bro. And I'm gonna always be a fan of the R. Kelly. I'm gonna always be a fan, man.
Just stay on my grind and it's 24/7. And I know my mama Joanne is smiling down on me. I put that on reverend. Been a grown man since age 11. Bad on the guaps.
Say he been a grown man since the age of 11. I'm pretty sure a lot of us came up in households where we had made grown up decisions at a young age before it was our time to make grown up decisions. You know what I mean? It's crazy that it's like that in the hood, but that's just how it is when you grow up in the hood. You know, might be coming up in a household with a single mom where you got to make grown up decisions every day. You know what I mean? Before it's your time to be grown, you already doing grown up stuff. Cause I know I was grown up the same way. Paying bills at 13 years old. First job going door to door selling candy. Got to pay the cable bill every month for 6 months, and then another bill after that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's something we all go through.
7. Rest in peace to my homie Kevin. I admit it, I mean it.
I admit it.
I admit it, I did. I
did it.
I admit I'm a freak. Used to go to strip.
And you know, we all are freaks. Everybody got a freaky side on them. Even the pastors of your church, your uncles, your grandparents, everybody got a freaky side. And just we all choose to explore it and engage in a different way. You know what I'm saying? But we all got a freaky side, and all it takes is the right freak, and they'll come to the table. Say he used to go to the strip club every week. Like, what? When you got care money, you can do something like that. I like going to the strip club too. I done told myself, even if I do remarry, it's still a lot of strip clubs in America that I want to see before I die. And I plan to see those strip clubs whether I'm married or whether I'm single. I got to see them strip clubs. You know what I mean? It's just a habit, you know? It's just a habit.
Who these niggas trying to say I am, man, I'm not, and I put that on chief.
He said, who they try to say here, that is not R. Kelly. That is not him. And there's always people talking down on your name. There's always trying to people that's just trying to bring you back down and pull you back down to the bottom because they feel that you're not showing love the way they want you to show love. You know what I'm saying? It's always, no matter how much success you gain in life, gonna always be people bad mouthing your name, man. That's one thing where I want to see change in the community.
I admit I fuck with all the ladies. That's both older and young ladies. But
He said he admit he fuck with all the ladies that's old and young ladies. I wonder how young he talking. You know, I wonder, because, you know, he did have them sex cases where he was having sex with a minor or whatnot, and, you know, the new stuff coming out now, but, you know, I feel like since charges was dropped, it wasn't true, so I can't say the age limit that he say when he say younger, and I won't use that as a way of saying that he admit to sleeping with underage girls, but I will say he did say in the song that he slept with women old and young. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave that like that. Maybe one day we can look forward to somebody getting R. Kelly in an interview and he breaking down this whole entire song. You know what I mean? But until then, I'm just saying how I feel about it. These are my thoughts on this reaction.
tell me how to call it pedophile because of that shit. That's crazy. You may have your opinions, entitled to your opinions.
That's how I feel about life. You may have your opinions, but you're entitled to your opinions. Because, you know, something I learned in life is opinions like asshole, but everybody has one. Everybody has an opinion, everybody have an asshole. You know what I'm saying? So you entitled to feel how you want to feel about it, man. That's your choice. It ain't gonna stop you from getting money. It ain't gonna stop you from putting out hits. You feel me?
Am I supposed to go to jail or lose my career because of your opinion?
Answer that. Is he supposed to go to jail or lose his career as a singer because of the world opinion? No. That's my opinion. No. Your opinion shouldn't mean nothing. But in today's society, we're living off something else. Like, look what happened to Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was found guilty off of what one female said. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, crazy world.
Yeah, go ahead and storm me. Point your finger at me. Turn the world.
And remember, as y'all point y'all finger at R. Kelly, look at that. What y'all see that screen? I'm pointing my finger at the screen. What you see? I'm pointing what you see. 3 fingers. 3 more fingers pointing back at me. You know what I'm saying? 3 fingers pointing back at me. Just keep that in mind. Point the finger all you want, but it's always 3. It's gonna be 3 fingers pointing right back at you. So check yourself. Look at yourself before you try to check somebody else or look at somebody else wrong as bad or whatnot before you judge the next person. He said only God can mute him. That's the only person. Nobody else. He said he admit he fired some people and he admit that he hired some new people. When you got people that will come with progress, when you got people steering you down the wrong path and not looking out for your best interest, yeah, fire them. And find new people that's looking out for your best interest and got your career as a number one priority. You know what I mean? So I agree with him on that. I wonder what crooked people he had to fire. I wonder what crooked people he had in his corner. You know what I'm saying? I wish he would give some names. You know, that's why I hope that one day we get to see an interview where R. Kelly break down the I'll Admit song. This would be a good song for him to break down in an interview, man, or in a YouTube interview. One of the little small people that do interviews, do them in an interview and he break down this whole entire song. Oh, he said he admit he don't own all his music, so I guess that means a lot of them hits he did in the '90s he don't really own. You know what I mean? And they won't give it back to him. As people really that hungry for money, like for real, you know, like, dang, they really trying to strip this man of everything. They really trying to strip this man career. All the people really trying to take credit. I guess so that means since he don't own all his music, that means all the royalties and all the money ain't really coming to him. Wow. Okay, so there you go right there. He said he did the 12 play, he did that fed up. So I guess right there, he naming the songs that he don't own. You know what I'm saying? I guess those are the tracks that he don't own right there. And if he don't own them track, that means he own others. He don't own the rights to other songs on them particular albums right there. The 12 play, that was a double disc. And I think Fed Up is on the R double disc. You know, this man done dropped a lot of music. So how much of this music do he really own and own all the royalties to? You know what I'm saying? That's a good question right there.
So I deserve me a fair play. So put some respect on my damn name.
Put some respect on his damn name.
Wendy Williams mad with me, but I ain't never offer her no drink. But I admit that she asked me, can I get a little Hennessy? We both turned off our phone. We drink, I smoke, we talk. And I admit that it all. From my good past, all my fault.
Hold on now. Y'all telling me R. Kelly had the opportunity to smash Wendy Williams? The woman that looked like a man? What the beep? Wow. And he came and he doing it in a track admit to that. He did that in a track and admitted that he had the opportunity to smash Wendy Williams. You know what I'm saying? The one that everybody think is a man. You know, wow. Well, hey, fame, when you a fan and you a freak, you be surprised who you can smash. You be surprised, man. I can only imagine what the rich and famous go through. I can only imagine what they go through, man, writing all these freaking songs. I'm pretty sure they had women coming in them all kind of ways. You know what I'm saying? But that would come with being famous, man.
She said, what about Aaliyah? I said, love. She said, what about the tape? I said, hug. My lawyer said, don't say no. I can tell you I've been set up. I admit.
He said he can tell you he been set up. He been set up. And the court case proved that. He ain't in jail. Charges was dropped. It came out that it wasn't him. Now what y'all got to say about it?
Ever since the first day, without knowing I signed my publishing away. I admitted I was young and caught up, so blind, yeah. That I had dyslexia, couldn't read all the contracts, yeah.
He said he couldn't read all the contract. They was coming and he should have had somebody right there that could read it for him. You know what I'm saying? But hey, when you young, you looking to fame, you looking to build a better life for you and your family. This is something we see all the time. Look at the TLC story. We didn't know they were really broke like that. They didn't start sending no money to Fan Man. That last album. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, look at what NWA went to. It's so many reality movies that we don't see where they talk about the same thing where they didn't start seeing no real money until they started making other movies. So I mean, hey, you know, just because you making hits at the beginning don't mean you really seeing a lot of that money. So that made me want to question how much of these new rappers, how much of this money they really seeing. You know what I mean? He said he a broke ass legend. Damn, bro, that's crazy.
Reason I stay on tour is 'cause I gotta pay my rent.
The only reason he stay on tour because he got to pay his rent. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I never thought that it would come to this, to being the most disrespected artist. So I have.
Yeah, he is the most disrespected artist. I mean, you don't see no awards he won. All the hits, especially the Ali. I think, especially the Ali on the greatest. Come on, man, this man got hits on top of hits. and still don't see him on TV on awards, picking up winning awards and that whatnot. That's crazy.
Write a song about it, 'cause they always take my words and twist it. Believe me, it's hard to admit all this. But I'm in my feelings about this shit. But I had to set the fucking record straight. So I admit it,
I admit I did it. I admit I did it. I admit I did
I
it.
admit I love Steve Harvey, John Legend, Tom Joyner, doing good in their lives right now. Why would they wanna tear down another brother?
Nah, they turned him down to Steve Harvey and the Tom Joyner. Oh man, and I thought they were. I thought they were trying to help the man. And wow, that hey, reveal it, R. Kelly, reveal it, man, reveal it.
Show black men some love, 'cause black men, we go through enough.
I mean, we do. Black men go through a lot. Black men go through a lot. We are the most stereotyped men on earth. But guess what? That's the reason I started my YouTube channel, to uplift the black men through my story. They're like how they got that Black Star Power for women, how other successful black women uplift other women through telling their stories. Well, that's what I'm doing with my YouTube series. A bunch of short videos of what I go through on a daily basis of being a black man in the world. You know what I mean?
Can we get up off the ground when we steady tearing each other down?
Y'all hear that? How can we get up off the ground? We steady tearing each other down. We gotta stop tearing each other down, man. We gotta stop tearing one another down. That's the only way we're gonna be able to rise to the top. That's the only way. That's the only way, man. Y'all gotta think about that, though.
The devil is busy, and some people beside me ain't with me. I admit that I'm gonna do this music up until the Lord come get me.
I feel him on that. I feel him that he gonna do this music till the Lord call him home. Huh? The devil stay busy. The devil stay busy in everybody life. At all ages, the devil stay busy. You can look at the world now and tell the devil is really busy out here nowadays, man. For real. Like we live in a time where the dark overpower the light in the world. And I see that on a daily basis too. And I'm not out here doing nothing wrong. But you can see that we're living in a dark time right now where the dark is prevail over the light.
Now, I admit a family member touched me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. From a child to the
You say
age 14.
You say from a child to the age of 14, a family member touch him, touch him, touch him. But what kind of touching are we talking about? And who is his family member? And it seems like that was going on a lot back then in them days. That a lot of family members was touching on other young children, nieces and nephews and whatnot in the family, man. This is crazy. They just put the blame on him because back then ain't nobody gonna believe you. What? My daughter go tell her mama that her uncle was touching her, and the mama ain't gonna believe it. The mama gonna tell her she lying. You know what I'm saying? And that was pretty common back then. I remember Tyler Perry was on TV where he was saying that when he was young, he would come home from school and the auntie or the babysitter, I can't remember if it was the auntie or the babysitter, she would have the key to get it. She would have the key to get in the house inside her vagina where they had to sleep with her to get the key. I don't know how that was never proven or not, but I remember Tyler Perry saying it on the Oprah show. Like it's a lot of children that was getting touched and raped and all kind of things back in them days, back in the old days. That it's crazy, man. Crazy. Their own family member would do stuff like that. Your family, that's crazy, man.
Now here I am and I'm trying my best to be honest. Cause there's forces out there trying to keep me from being an artist. I admit I'm at rock bottom, and this shit has rocked my mind. I'm calling on my hood. Come walk by my side.
Say he called on his hood, come walk with him, man. Come help him out. Come pull him up. Come get him right, man. That's what it is, man.
Don't want me to shine. Don't get it twisted, I do support them, but why they wanna bring down my art? Damn, this is breaking my heart. Cause from fathers, mothers, sons and daughters, I'm a part of the music culture.
He right. He is part of the music culture. You can't talk about R&B without mentioning R. Kelly. There's no way. There's no way, because he steady dropping hits to keep himself relevant in each new year. You know what I mean? So you can't know. There's no way from 90 to right now 2018. There's no way to talk R&B without mentioning R. Kelly. I will agree with him on that.
Spotify took me off their playlist. I admit that I've been.
He said Spotify took him on the playlist. No big deal. That's money they lost, bro. Cause long as your music on YouTube, I'ma stay jamming your music on YouTube. You feel me? So that's just a little bag you lost. No big deal. But you know, trust me, bro. You gonna get that money back. That's they lost. Know what I mean?
I'm not convicted, not arrested, but drag my name in the dirt. Always work to be successful when you abandon me because of what you heard.
That's crazy. That is crazy. A lot of people don't ban that R. Kelly because of what they heard, because of what they heard from somebody else, what they heard in the media, what they read in a magazine. That's crazy. You throw his name in the dirt, don't want to do songs with him. You know, because I still remember the Music Award when he came on stage and he did a bunch of performances. I think that was one of his first performances. We did a remix to Ignition and all that. He was saying that was after he beat the case of peeing on a girl. And they was saying that he said that thank you to all my real fans. Y'all just don't know how the people turned their back on him when he first caught them charges, and how the people gave up on him and was trying to sue him and trying to destroy his career and get his contract canceled and all this whatnot. Wow, the man really been through a lot, man. The man really been through a lot. But you know, it's something that we all go through. We all go through struggles and haters on certain different levels. You know what I'm saying?
I admit I am not perfect. Never said I was perfect.
He admit he not perfect. He never said he's perfect. Because the Bible tell you there's no perfect person on this earth. No matter how you try to pretend that you're perfect, there's no perfect person on this earth. No matter how you look at it. Just that simple.
Say I'm abusing these women. What the fuck? That's some absurd shit. Brainwashed. Really? Kidnapped. Really? Can't eat. Really? Real talk, that shit sounds silly. If you really.
I gotta admit, it do sound silly. Come on, R. Kelly need to kidnap women and not feed them and all that foolishness. It's women that probably want to be kidnapped by R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with him.
Wanna know if I dropped her off in my show. Told this boy to put her on the stage. I admit that she was over age. I admit that I was feeling her, and I admit that she was feeling me. I admit that that's just some shit that come with being a celebrity.
Let me wind that back a little bit. I gotta hear that again. I gotta hear that again right there.
Support them, but why they wanna bring down my art? Damn, this is breaking my heart. Cause from fathers, mothers, sons and daughters, I'm a part of the music culture. Spotify took me off their playlist.
I went back too far, y'all.
I admit that I've been underrated. I'm not convicted, not arrested, but drag my name in the dirt. Always work to be successful when you abandon me because of what you heard. I admit I am not perfect. Never said I was perfect. Say I'm abusing these women. What the fuck? That's some absurd shit. Brainwashed. Really? Kidnapped. Really? Can't eat. Really? Real talk, that shit sounds silly. If you really wanna know if I would drop her off in my show. Told this boy to put her on the stage. I admit that she was over age. I admit that I was feeling her, and I admit that she was feeling me. I admit that that's just some shit that come with being a celebrity.
He right. That's some shit that come with being a celebrity. A lot of time these R&B shows, they pull little females on stage that look good and dance with them, twerk with them, and they try to take it to the next level. Not the artist. Most time to be the female. You know, he say she was overage. He was feeling her. She was feeling him. Hey, that's how it be.
I ain't chasing these ladies, no. These ladies are chasing me, yeah. I'm only saying.
Say he ain't chasing these ladies. These ladies chasing him. Boy, I wish I had. I wish some women would chase me. Come on, some of y'all beautiful women that chase R. Kelly, come chase me, man. I take care of you. No, I ain't gonna take care of you. We'll take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking care of no woman.
All this shit, how they tryna play me, yeah. I admit that this is no disrespect to the parents. But this is my advice to you, cause I'm also a parent. Don't push your daughter in my face and tell me that it's okay. Cause your agenda is to get paid and get mad when it don't.
He say, don't, this advice as a parent, because he a parent too. Don't push your daughter in his face and thinking that it's okay when it's not. You just trying to get paid. So I wish he could break down in detail what he mean by this stuff. Cause I'm just pointing out what he's saying in the song. I'm not gonna say what I think he mean in it. That ain't my job to do that. But I'm just reacting to what he's saying in the track, man. That make you think. What is he really talking about? You know what I'm saying? Cause I know they did say that a Lil father or somebody brought her to R. Kelly when she was underage. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. But I'm not going to speak of that because she's not here to defend herself. And I'm going to leave it just how R. Kelly did. In a live interview, he said he won't speak on Leah because Leah not here to defend herself. So that's a dead issue.
Don't go your way. I know y'all look at me like I don't go through things, but I'm human.
And I think that's something that a lot of us forget about that. A lot of these celebrities, they just like us, they human. They human. You know what I mean? Just because they rich don't mean they don't have problems. They battle the same problems, the same issues that us regular people battle and go through every day. You know what I'm saying?
I know it's hard sometimes, but try to keep in mind that I'm human. All the fortune and fame, forget the name. I'm a human. I can't believe all the under the table shit they doing.
I wish he could go into detail about all the under the table stuff they doing. Let the world know, man. Let the world know. You know, sit down in the interview and just break this whole song down. I mean, say the meaning behind every song. You know what I mean? Let the world know. So that way you might be able to help a lot of people avoid cricket people in the game. You know what I'm saying? Before it's too late, man. Or better yet, just write a book. Write a book and reveal it all. You know what I mean? Write a book and reveal it all. You know what I'm saying? The Life and Times or the biography of R. Kelly.
Fingers pointed at me. I'm tired of all this weight on me. Everybody want a piece of me. Shit, I'm not an ATM machine. What?
He said everybody want a piece of him. He is not an ATM machine. We all go through a lot of weight. And sometimes you gotta release it. You know what I mean? You let it build up for so long, you just gotta release it. You know what I mean? You gotta release what's on your chest. That's the only way you're gonna be able to move forward in life unless you get over the past. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way to move forward. Like you gotta everything from the past, you gotta release it, process it, deal with it, and move forward.
Do I do when I can't do what I do? How can I win if I can't win with truth? Got a couple of dead homies that I promised I would make it out this shit. And I know that God's hands is on me, nigga. I'm gonna make it out this shit.
He said he want to make it out this year. I don't think that mean lead the game, but get everything legit. That's probably what he mean when he say he want to make it out. He want to make it out where all cricket contracts, all that's over. You know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there are willing to sign him because of who he is. They know R. Kelly will continue to drop hits. So I'm pretty sure he can get a good deal anywhere he go. I'm pretty sure any label assign him right now.
No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Keep that in mind. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. I'm telling you, if you hold strong and have faith in that there, no weapons formed against them shall prosper.
I admit I talked to Miss McCoy. FYI, that's my second mother. I admit that I asked her, how am I gonna get the world off my shoulder? She said, son, don't you lose it. Sometimes you gotta go through. We can say what they say, but at the end of the day, they cannot deny your music. Cause your music has touched people. It inspires all people. Overseas, everywhere.
I agree with that. His music do inspire a lot of people. Cause boy, I love his music. You know what I mean? I love the music. I'm pretty sure his old music still outsell a lot of this new nonsense that people making in the game. That's some good advice his second moment gave him. Don't let it tear you down. You gotta hold strong. You gotta go through something. That's how life is. You gotta go through a lot to get to success, to elevate. You gotta go through a hell of a lot, man. And I'm talking from a true testimony of my own life.
Don't worry, don't care, 'cause the anointing is on you. And that's why these hands is at you. So just keep on doing you, baby. You don't have to give these fools an explanation. I admit it,
I admit it, I did it. I admit it, I did it. I did it.
What's the definition of a cult? What's the definition of a sex slave? Go to the dictionary, look it up, and let me know. I'll be here waiting.
Yeah, that part. He said, what's the definition of a sex slave? What's the definition of a cult? Go look it up in the dictionary. He'll be right here waiting. Come on now.
Man, I got some girls that love me to pull their hair. And I admit they love me to talk dirty when I pull their hair.
Say he admit he got some girls that love when he talk dirty to them, love when he pull their hair, Come on. Well, it's some freaks out here, man. I'm telling you, hey. It's so, hey, whoever can't get the R. Kelly, just hit my line or hit me in the inbox or hit me in the comment, let me know why I come pull your hair. If you fine enough and you got some big titties on you and you thick, man, I come pull the hair and talk dirty to you, shawty.
Some like me to spank them, some like to prank. What some of these girls want is too much for the radio station. Look, I'm just a man, y'all. Not a monster or beast. But I admit there are these times when these girls so fine, I'll chill at a nigga for a week. Now I admit I love Hugh Hefner, and through the years supported Hugh Hefner. But when he left this world, he had a million girls, but we gon' always love Hugh Hefner.
That's some real talk. That's some real talk. We're gonna always love Drew Hefner. Hey man, shout out to Drew Hefner, because you created the best thing in the world, porn. Like, boy, look here. Gotta give you props, Drew Hefner. And also RIP to Drew Hefner, man. You heard me?
To Jim C. regardless of whatever your name is. Whatever your name. You been trying to destroy me for 25 whole years. 25 whole years. Write the same stories over and over and over again. Off my name, you done went and made yourself a career. Guess what? I pray for you and your family and all my homies. Not gonna let y'all steal my joy. Just gonna do it. No, I don't.
Now I respect that right there. It's a news reporter or so whoever, a writer that keep writing the same story over and over about R. Kelly and trying to destroy the man's name. They made a whole career. Of trying to destroy the name R. Kelly. That's sad. And look what R. Kelly saying in return. I pray for you and your family. You got that is a sign of growth and maturity to say something like that, but somebody that you know they're trying to destroy your career through words. You know, they say that pen is a dangerous thing. That you could take somebody's life with that pen. You gotta always fight with it, you can fight with that pen. And this man don't even know R. Kelly personally and whatnot. Probably never even met R. Kelly. You've been trying to destroy R. Kelly's career for 25 years with your pen game. And all R. Kelly saying in return is, what? He pray for you and your family. That's all he got to say.
What else to say except I'm so falsely accused? Tell me, how can you judge when you never walk in my shoes?
I feel them. Now, how can you judge me if you never walked in my shoes? That's what I tell people that all the time on Facebook. Don't judge me based on what I post if you haven't walked in my shoes. On certain issues in my life, I tell people the same thing. Don't judge me because if you ain't been through it, do not judge me. That's why I tell a lot of people, don't give me advice if you haven't been where I've been in life. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You can't judge me if you haven't been in the same shoe. That means you don't have the same understanding. You don't understand the situation like I do because you never been through it.
So easy to mess up someone else's life. Social media, the devil in disguise. I admit I miss my brothers. I admit they wasn't acting like brothers. We've had our differences. Don't turn on your brother for nothing.
You say he admit he misses his brother, but you don't turn on your brothers for nothing. You don't family. You don't turn on family. Family supposed to be thicker than blood. Family supposed to be thicker than water. Family supposed to be there through the bad and the hard time. You know, one of his brother did a song about the R. Kelly I met. It sound corny as hell. They played on the Breakfast Club in Atlanta, but it sound like some retarded nonsense that won't even worth the time of fame that they gave it. But hey.
Watching, she must be turning over in her grave. Yeah. I admit I had to borrow a couple of M's from the label. These hits out, but I couldn't put food on the table.
He said he admit he had to borrow some millions from the label. All these hits, he couldn't put food on his table. But I tell you, a lot going on behind the scenes, boy. This music industry is deeper than what we think. You know, everybody talk about the Illuminati, but this is something deeper than that. How you putting out hits and broke? And you got to borrow money? Huh? How you got to borrow money? You been making hits for 20 some years. But this music game is deep. This music industry is deep, boy.
I was told I had to sell my car. I was told I couldn't get a loan. Said I owed $20 million to the IRS.
He owed $20 million to the IRS. He had to sell his house, had to sell some of his cars. Wow, but hey, this stuff is deep.
I was feeling stupid standing in the Homewood sipping Hennessy, trying to figure out what happened to me. There was so much going through my head, cause I knew that something wasn't right. I just couldn't put my finger on it, but my spirit had better eyes. It told me what it saw, and it scared the shit out of me. It said get rid of them all, it's nothing but vultures around me. I admit that
I guess he admit that he had a lot of money hungry people around him that just wanted his money. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, they ain't want nothing else but his money. They won't worry about his fame and his reputation, none. They just worry about getting their slice of the pie. You know what I mean? We see this a lot. We see this a lot in the industry. A lot of people don't like to admit it, but we see it a lot.
Of my fans, for all the push and support they've shown. I admit if it wasn't for them, I would have never stayed strong. Now I'm not tripping on all of these rumors that don't bother me, and I'm not paying attention to these haters
that not bother me.
What blows me is when certain people turn phony. They say your power got your back, Rob, you the man. Really doubting me. Bitch, you know who you are. Bitch, I bought you a car. Bitch, you still my crib. I loved you with all my heart. Now I don't.
That's cold, yeah. You know, there's a lot for people that everybody around for you, but the whole time they praying on your downfall. I see that all the time around here in the hood. I see that on Facebook. That made me wonder how many people praying on my downfall. You know what I mean? No. But that's just how life goes.
Like to brag when it comes to me, but I've given back to the community. From the non-profits to the charities. But of course you never hear that about me.
It's a lot that get left out of the media. I'm sure there's a lot of people out here that just giving back to the community, but you never hear about it. It always goes unnoticed. The good you do always go unnoticed, but as soon as you mess up, as soon as you do something wrong, oh man, it's like one bad deed eliminate a lifetime of success. And it shouldn't be that way, but that's just how this society we live in operate nowadays.
To them niggas that drink my liquor and smoke my stogies. How come you ain't on Facebook taking up for me? When you around me most of the day. And you know that I'm a good brother. Always got your hands out. It ain't no doubt that y'all niggas ain't suckers, blood suckers. Cause y'all ain't bringing nothing to the table. Yeah, nigga, and you know it's real talk. Taking pictures with me for your Instagram. But when I need you, you like to get lost. Can't find you. Oh.
Wow, he just said a mouthful. Everybody that supposed to be his close friends and people that's around him every day that supposed to be around for him, and he been supportive of them, and where they at, where they support at, where they at being supportive of him. That's some real talk. It's always like that. It's always like that. You always ride or die for people and supporting others and helping them out in their time of needs or whatnot because you got the most success. But then as soon as you fall off, them same people ain't nowhere to be found to lift you up and take up for you like you did for them. It's a crazy world, man.
Robert J and Joanne, my king. What you hearing out here about that? Guys, I'm sorry for this. I'm so sorry. I can't imagine what y'all must be going through. Every day it's something about me, my God. It must be killing you. I promise there'll be better days. Just keep walking straight. I know you must be worried, but just know that I'm okay. For me, things has gotten rough. Right now I can't say too much. For y'all, I will stay tough. Daddy just needs y'all to trust and believe in me. I admit that I've told the truth. Still not free. Still won't hate me. Still won't stone me. Still won't chain me. Won't kill me. I admit it.
And that's all he has of his kids. Just stay strong, stay strong. Better days are coming. I done been through that same phase where I was seeing so many bad days, and I tell my kids, man, just hold strong. Daddy got you. Just hold strong. Daddy got you. Now them better days here. So, hey, Kel, keep pushing, man. Do what you're doing. Get them better days for your kids where you can be in your kids' life full time. You know what I mean? They'll know what's what. They'll know the real from the fake. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing, Kel.
No disrespect to Shop Town, my home. But we've gotta learn how to support our own. I admit that my heart cries for my city. We losing young lives in the city. Instead of judging me, y'all should be using me to help these kids, raise them out of depression and poverty. Now I'm not saying I'm no savior, but I could be an inspiration. This is an invitation. Man, I admit I go through so much day to day. Got 23.
I feel him on that, man. I feel him on that. I feel him like that. I mean, this man been in the game for how many years? 20-some years. You know what I'm saying? That could be a good foundation for him to help build and motivate other people, other inspiring artists and whatnot. They want to make it out the hood. You know what I mean? Let him do some speeches, tell his story, man. You know, let him do his thing. You know, each city, each state needs to start supporting their own. You got successful people in your cities, support them. Support them. What's wrong with it? Huh? I'm pretty sure you support them. They gonna support you too. It's gonna be a two-way road. It ain't gonna be just one way. You just supporting them. I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna forget about it. They gonna support you just as well as on the same level that you supported them. You feel me?
Lawyers, 3 or 4 managers. What am I doing to show me the way? The only thing I have left is my voice, and now I have to use it for my protection because they left me no choice. listen to your own damn
Yeah.
Go ahead, say what you wanna say about who I wanna be. You won't say that shit to my face. You know it's shit to say. Next nigga brings me some dumb shit. It's gonna be a misunderstanding. Cause niggas that listen to dumb shit. Niggas that be on that dumb shit. They need a life cause they ain't got no life. So they always start doing them dumb shit. Blocking my path. They don't know the half and so they making assumptions. Swindle assumptions. Call for marriage or career. Found guilty when you're innocent is the only time I feel. There is one for sure. They don't wanna make this shit clear. I done lived representing my country for 31 fucking years. Damn it, I admit.
Yo, he just snapped. I mean, bruh, I couldn't keep up with it. Bruh just went 0 to 100 like bam, like. Hey, bruh, snapped on that, man. I like that, man. I like that. I like that. I admit. I didn't get the outtake that everybody else got from him. Said that he admitted to sleeping with underage girls. He admitted to so much stuff. I didn't. I didn't hear none of that. Maybe y'all heard a different version than what I did, but I didn't hear what y'all claim y'all heard in this R. Kelly. I admit. So this is my reaction to R. Kelly. I admit. If you like it, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment below. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Let's get a discussion going. Also, if you like this reaction and whatnot, send me some other artists to react to that don't have 100,000 views. Those are only artists I will react to. The ones that ain't got over 5,000 views on their tracks. So send me some links that I get reacted to, and just make sure the love go mutual. Make sure y'all support me like you want me to support your homeboys or whatever artists you know. Peace.